It's very dangerous. This happens if you call out to the narcissist. Narcissists require validation and affirmation from their significant others in order to feel special and valuable to themselves. That's the primary reason, but they might as well take advantage of their partner in a few other ways while they're here too. After all, you have to like a narcissist because he or she makes everything about himself or herself. Because they are so controlling, demanding, and self-absorbed, narcissists are notoriously difficult to become close with. It's not uncommon for them to expect their partners to completely sacrifice their independence for them. Remember that this has nothing to do with any hostility they may have towards their partners. Individuals with narcissistic personality disorder are incapable of recognizing the other person as a person deserving of kindness and compassion. In light of the topic at hand, how do narcissists treat their spouses? Just a few examples of the abuse they subject their wives to follow. To begin, narcissists are the most likely to cheat on their spouses. In their relationships with women, narcissists are notorious for constantly making things up. They'll make up an excuse, like a last-minute client meeting or a pressing work deadline, to stay late at the office. In addition, they will embellish minor facts, such as their wealth or the cost of a purchase. Narcissists will tell any lie to boost their own self-esteem. Narcissists will even lie to their wives if it means getting what they want. They will do whatever it takes to achieve their goals. You can bet that when a narcissist makes a promise, they will not keep it. They will apologize, but then immediately revert back to their previous behavior. By isolating their partners from society, narcissists exert a second form of control over their partners. This is a prevalent strategy employed by narcissists in romantic relationships. A narcissistic husband will take extreme measures to isolate his wife from her support network. By isolating their wives socially, narcissists are able to maintain control over them because they know their wives will have nowhere else to turn but to them. For the narcissist's own ends, he makes his wife feel trapped and helpless. Narcissists frequently engage in social isolation with their partners, leaving them vulnerable because they have no support system. This enabled them to demand that their wives care for their children full-time at home. Additionally, the narcissist will drain their wives' bank accounts, making escape difficult unless the wives go through them. Therefore, his wife's autonomy and freedom of choice are irrelevant. To keep their partners under their thumb and under their control, narcissists resort to gaslighting. Husbands who use gaslighting to control their wives are narcissists. This type of manipulation includes telling someone they are mistaken about how they feel or that they are making up a story. In order to prevent their partners from running away, narcissists sometimes resort to this tactic. Gaslighting is a form of manipulation employed by narcissists to convince their wives that they are to blame for relationship problems. They can claim their partner is too reliant on them and use that as an excuse to not provide any special accommodations. Wives of narcissists are frequently accused by their husbands of being submissive, helpless, or sluggish. Moreover, narcissists frequently cheat on their partners. Given their inability to feel anything for their spouse, a narcissist's dissatisfaction in the marriage has nothing to do with cheating. Adultery is motivated by narcissists' search for a partner who can better fulfill their needs. Cheaters who are narcissists do so because they view their partner as an obstacle to be overcome, as opposed to an end in itself. Because narcissistic men are insecure and crave approval from others, particularly women, they are more likely to cheat. When it comes to their own happiness, narcissists frequently prioritize themselves and act rashly. Extramarital affairs are frequently engaged in by narcissists due to their inflated self-esteem. Having an affair satisfies a narcissist's need for control and power by giving them a sense of control over another person's life. Narcissists are also very good at keeping their true selves concealed. They are so skilled at pretending to be nice and normal that catching them cheating is unusual. Objectification of the partner is the fifth characteristic of narcissists. A narcissist's wife is a status symbol that he uses to demonstrate his wealth and influence. If she looks nice, he will brag about her to his friends. A narcissistic husband who is concerned about his relationship's health may exert significant control over his wife's grooming habits. He may become a dictator who insists on controlling every aspect of her appearance, including how she styles her hair and applies her makeup. The narcissist views his wife as an extension of himself and, consequently, a prized possession that no one else can possess. A narcissist is likely to punish her if she misbehaves or makes an error. Either the narcissist will publicly humiliate her or leave her for good to teach her a lesson. As a sixth point, narcissists frequently belittle their spouses. A narcissist's spouse is often the target of the narcissist's unrelenting criticism. To satisfy his own sense of entitlement or superiority, a narcissist is more likely to criticize and shame his wife. They are constantly pointing out their partner's flaws, whether those be in their physical appearance, intelligence, behavior, or motivations. They are experts at making others feel bad about themselves and finding fault with them constantly. By criticizing the other person, the narcissist is not attempting to help them grow as individuals. Rather, they are attempting to make them feel bad about themselves and maintain the relationship. It will cause her to doubt her own judgment and persuade her that she is incapable of making sound choices. Thus, narcissistic husbands can maintain their positions of authority within their homes. Narcissists, as pointed out in number 7, use anger as a tool for dominating and manipulating their partners. Keep the woman off kilter, and the narcissist can keep the upper hand in their relationship. The narcissistic male can manipulate his wife into feeling threatened, distracted, and even responsible for his mental breakdown by acting abnormally angry. If the narcissist can convince his wife that she is losing her mind, the woman will stop challenging his authority. A narcissist husband will first resort to physical violence and psychological coercion in order to gain control over his partner. If this fails, he will resort to physical force to dominate her. Everything from his wife's wardrobe to her social circle to the type of food she eats is fair game for the narcissist husband. When it comes to their spouses, narcissists set the bar pretty high. A narcissist's companion should put the narcissist's happiness first. They expect too much of their women in the home and as mothers, but do not provide them with the resources necessary for success. This is why narcissists have such high standards for their spouses. Truth be told, it appears that the wife's capacity to competently manage all domestic responsibilities is the single most important factor in the couple's contentment. Narcissists would likely react negatively if she was unable to fulfill these duties. Extreme control and high demands are typical traits of narcissists. Their wives are in charge of all domestic responsibilities, including grocery shopping, cooking, cleaning, and childcare. As he unwinds, he'll treat her like a servant by asking her to do things around the house that he normally does himself. Narcissists expect women to meet all of their demands without giving a damn about her own wants or needs. Therefore, wives frequently experience feelings of helplessness and dependence on their husbands. 9. Narcissists are emotionally and physically abusive to their wives. Abusive behaviors toward a partner are common among narcissists. You can accomplish this in your head or on your body. It's possible that a narcissist's wife will be the object of his rage. Not all narcissists are violent towards their partners. Some are strictly verbally abusive. In private and in public, a narcissist's wife is often the target of his criticism. Furthermore, narcissists frequently discourage their partners from making friends outside of the relationship. Since they are focused solely on themselves, narcissists are extremely poisonous to be around in business settings. Initially, you may find them admirable, but eventually, their true nature will become apparent. Typically, narcissistic husbands view their wives as commodities. It's not surprising that narcissists would use their wives to advance their own interests, even if it means prioritizing their own needs and desires over those of their spouse. Moreover, they depend on them to gain access to resources and networks that would otherwise be inaccessible. Comment below and let us know how this video helped you understand the material. Use the section below for comments to share your thoughts. Just click the like and subscribe buttons to show your approval and interest. To those who have read to the end, I appreciate your patience.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Narcissist and Karma channel. Narcissists are narcissistic people who who require validation and affirmation from their significant others in order to feel special and valuable. It is notoriously difficult for them to become close with their partners due to their control, demands, and self-absorption. In their relationship with women, narcissists are notorious for cheating on their spouses, making up an excuse to stay late, lying to their wives, and apologizing when they break a promise. Narcissists use this to gain control over their partners and isolate them from society. Narcissists use social isolation and gaslighting to maintain control over their wives, leading to cheating and dominance over their partners. Narcissists are driven by their inability to feel anything for their spouse and are more likely to cheat due to their insecurity and desire for approval. They are so good at keeping their true self concealed, and narcissistic men are so skilled at pretending to be nice that catching them cheating is unusual. Narcissists also use their wives as a status symbol and may become dictators who control their wives' grooming habits and punish them if they misbehave or make an error. Finally, they often belittle their spouses. Narcissists use anger and manipulation to maintain their position of authority and dominate their partners. They can manipulate their wives into feeling threatened, distracted, and responsible for their mental breakdown. To do this, they will resort to physical violence and psychological correction in order to gain control over their partner. Narcissists set the bar high for their spouses, from their wardrobe to their social circle to the type of food they eat. Narcissists have high standards for their spouses and expect them to meet all their demands without giving a damn about their own wants or needs. They are emotionally and physically abused to their wives and often discourage their partner from making friends outside of the relationship. Narcissists view their wives as commodities and use them to advance their own interests, even if it means prioritizing their own needs and desires of those of their spouse. They also depend on them to gain access to resources and networks that would otherwise be inaccessible. Ultimately, narcissists should prioritize their own happiness over that of their partners and provide them with the necessary resources for success. Well, what do you think? Thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to click like, subscribe, and share this video. Have a nice day.